Hey everybody, it's Jackie Potter and Abel Ramos with Compass, and today we are on broker's tour. We're going to Montecito to tour a property that is kind of similar to an upcoming listing we're going to get. So we just wanted to do our market research and take you guys along for the ride. So I'm going to turn this around and we're going to get going.
All right, so we're going to be driving to Montecito, leaving our office from downtown Santa Barbara, coming through Haley Street or the Haley corridor, which has changed drastically.
Yeah, I think a lot of the commercial businesses are kind of more aimed towards young and hip businesses, and it's really become an up-and-coming place. I know further down here on Haley is one of my favorite vegan spots, which is pretty new to Santa Barbara. I think the other reason this area is kind of up and coming is because it does have such a good proximity to downtown. Everything is really convenient here.
Yeah, and the walkability from where we're at downtown and the east side is really close still to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I mean, it's maybe like anywhere between 5 to 8 blocks away.
Yeah, exactly. It's 10 minutes or so if you were taking a walk. So
over
really
here,
good proximity. Over
here is where my vegan place is. There's also a really great health foods like juice, smoothie, sandwich place. So, this old school area is really coming up and really starting to provide people with a lot more cool things to do in this area.
Something we always advertise when we get any sort of property on the east side is always going to be the views and mountains.
Yeah, the proximity to everything. Yeah, I guess that's one thing we can note, that from Haley we'll go into the east side, and then the east side basically is the bottom border of the Riviera, which is one of the most sought after neighborhoods here in Santa Barbara. Yeah. So as far as future investments, we always say the east side is a great place to invest now and watch it all grow. We're going to come up to Milpas right here and we can kind of talk about it, but I think this is going to be...
Milpas has changed a lot.
It's changed, and I think this will be the future of commercial mixed use. I think there's as we have to provide more housing, they're definitely going to be building housing up here, probably on Milpas. Okay, we just turned onto APS from the east side here, and APS is Alameda Padre Sierra. It's a pretty famous street that kind of borders the foothills of the Riviera. And you can take APS straight over to Montecito, or you can take Sycamore Canyon, which is what we're doing here.
One thing I love about being, in our city, in our location, and driving through Montecito is just how lush the landscape is. It's so rare to find a place like this.
It's true. I feel like, you think Santa Barbara, you think beach, but when you think Montecito, you think trees and oaks and hiking trails. And even here on an overcast day, you can tell it is really green and beautiful. And although we have these gorgeous homes throughout Montecito, it's not like they're homes stacked on top of each other. You get to really still see the views and the natural landscape here. We're going to be coming up to the cross of Sycamore Canyon and Stanwood. There is a home that just went pending here for $2,695. So that kind of gives you an indication on what some of the prices are in this area. But it does change. I mean, it could go up to multi-millions, and there can be smaller homes that sell for a little bit under, but that's kind of your good old average here for this area.
All right, so we're coming up Coyote Road, which, for those of you that may not be familiar with this street, we're going to enter a high fire hazard area. Off to the right, you can see the high fire hazard area sign. And yeah, that's something to note up here. As gorgeous as it is, as great as it feels, and as serene as it is to be up here, it does come with a price. I'm sure you've heard lots of stuff about that here in California. We're experiencing our fair share of difficulty getting insurance for properties in these high fire hazard areas, not to mention the cost of getting them insured.
I think it's important to also say, you can obviously get fair plan up here, but fair plan only covers up to a certain amount, and a lot of the homes in this area are more expensive than that. So insurance is definitely tricky, but you do get to live in this extremely special and beautiful part of the world. Not to be dramatic, but you're here in the foothills but it feels like a country road. It doesn't feel like a tight, windy road. You don't have homes stacked on top of each other. It feels like a completely beautiful and natural landscape. Oh,
yeah, look at that house.
That's a beauty. Oh,
It's right across the street. But look at this one here on the right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
gorgeous.
really nice.
And again, you kind of get that low-key feeling here.
Yeah, if you're really into privacy and wanting to, you know, come to your house and...
I've always called this barefoot luxury. This is luxury, but it's barefoot luxury. It's not gaudy, it's not glam. It's casual, it's peaceful. You know me, I love these sandstone boulders, so I'm already sold by the entrance of this home. It is on a shared driveway, and generally if you're up on Coyote Road, it's because you want to be private. So that's one thing, but you know, as I come over here, it looks like the backside of this home is completely facing just open views of the mountains, and I believe there's ocean views as well. So we will see, but it does seem like there is still a lot of privacy. The shared driveway is on, it looks like 3 homes. So we'll see what the views are like. I love the way they incorporated the Mediterranean design here. Sometimes I feel like it can be a little too cheeky, but they did a gorgeous job with this. This home was custom built in 2018, so that is extremely new for the Santa Barbara area, but I love that it's not like a complete modern black and white boxy home. They kept the touches with the dark wood trim. It's absolutely gorgeous, but as you can see, everything is modern and updated and really done to a high standard. I love the floor plan of this home. The way they framed the doors and windows around all the greenery of the mountains and then incorporated the fireplace as the focal point. It's cozy, but it's open and spacious. I could totally hang out here all night with my friends. There's the ocean view, which today is a very foggy ocean view, but nonetheless, ocean view, and I'm pretty sure you can see the islands from there as well. And then this wraparound balcony really proves that this home is super private. You just see beautiful greenery and mountains, which does bring up the question about insurance and fire safety. And because this is built, newer in 2018, there are a lot of features like those doors being metal framed, no wood beams coming off the side of the home. Those features all kind of help with fire safety and hopefully getting a more affordable insurance up here. Okay, coming down from the living room is this really beautiful, flexible space. I think there's a wine cellar down here too. We'll see. But I love that the doors and the patio views make it so this doesn't feel like it's like a lower level or a basement. It sits really beautifully open and airy. And look at those views, so gorgeous. Also, can I say the interior design choices are so good. I love this home. Hi. It's great to have a full bathroom down here because you could use this as a mother-in-law's quarter. I would be using this as my office/art room for sure. It is really, really a nice space. Oh, and there's the wine cellar. For me, that would be a dog room. This staircase comes off of the foyer on the main level. There is another bedroom and bathroom on that level, but I'm just trying to show you guys the good stuff in this video. If you want a full property tour, please reach out. I can make that happen. I love that they have laundry upstairs where most of the bedrooms are. To the left is staged like a kid's room, but it could be a bedroom. This bedroom has a nice balcony and an ensuite bathroom, which is always wonderful. Doing it right now.
What a great floor plan.
I love this home.
It's a really nice floor plan. Very functional, yeah. It's nice to see something that actually has a very functional floor plan.
Well, there's so smart to put the bedroom downstairs just in case.
Laundry upstairs.
Yep.
Nice views out of all the windows and stuff.
They framed those windows so perfectly.
This bathroom's awesome. The
Look at that.
closet's really good, too.
I wish I could
Nice.
get that window. I love this primary bedroom here. I love that they kept consistent with the wood framed doors that just highlight all of the views. And then you have these vaulted ceilings with these big beams, and of course the fireplace, which all make it feel cozy. And then the special thing about a custom built home is this room was specifically designed to have the bed facing out towards this balcony overlooking the ocean views. And you can't get that in any home. Absolutely gorgeous.